Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there, just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Throw to first in plenty of time. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Rougned Odor will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Strike three called, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out. Jose Reyes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Jose Reyes.
Hamels peers in. Here comes the first pitch. To short. There is Andrus. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 4,
Wilmer Flores
second baseman,
stands in. He's 0 for 1 after
Flores.
grounding out. Now a flare out to left center. Andrus is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Noah Syndergaard stands in.
Syndergaard.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. Lucroy has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Mitch Moreland will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
A barehanded pickup. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle, and I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
Standing in now, Cole Hamels. As he'll go after the first pitch here and pop one up over toward the left side of the infield. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting number 1, shortstop
Elvis Andrus will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Bruce coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Curtis Granderson will start. And here is Curtis Granderson now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Grounded slowly back to the mound. And the catch is made, 1 away.
The shortstop, number
So the
13.
leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Andrews is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Michael Conforto will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran is over. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. But Ian Desmond will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. To Cabrera for 1. On to first, and Beltre's gone here. It's a double play.
Right fielder,
Carlos Beltran will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto is there, and how about that? A 3. Lucas Duda steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Hamels is ready. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Travis d'Arnaud will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Jay Bruce will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this game.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Next for the Rangers.
Rupert Odor will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. Carlos Gomez will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the third of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes on 0-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that is Jose Reyes digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Hamels has his sign. First pitch on the way. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Andrus has it. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting,
Wilmer Flores will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Noah Syndergaard will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And Beltre will make the catch to retire. Mitch Moreland will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
the pitcher number 35, Cole Hamilton.
Number 30 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Look out as this bat shatters on impact, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single, and the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Elvis Andrus will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Cabrera for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was quick. He comes in a pressure spot. One batter, 2 outs. See you later as he picks up the save.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up final 2 outs.
Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Ought to be a good one here between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well.
Jose Altuve heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, one away.
In the second spot tonight,
striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Donaldson.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third,
Mike Trout gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Gordon is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
From the Arizona Diamondbacks,
Paul Goldschmidt gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete with no score. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gordon settles under it near second, and that's the first out of the inning. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth,
Alex Gordon into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Gordon.
Into the seats, 0-1. Scherzer against the sign, 0-1 on its way. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Goldschmidt. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.